Dooney Bourke has offered and continues to offer some stunning travel bags. The Nylon Weekender is just one of those bags, and I recently added it to the collection, and I can't wait to stuff this puppy and see all that it holds. Will it get me through one of my traditional weekends? We're going to find out in this latest video for a fashion find. Preparing for the trip continues, and I decided, because it was Labor Day and they were doing some special things, to pick up something that works with traveling. So, what do we have inside? We decided to get one of the Dooney Bourke Weekender bags. Now, as a person who has traveled for her career, travel bags matter. And we can talk about travel in detail in another video, but right now let's just get into this. So they have the Weekender in Florentine at this moment, as well as nylon. And because I like materials that I find are easy to travel with, I went with the nylon. Now here's the deal. I love a good leather handbag, I do. However, leather can get heavy, and extra weight when you're traveling, not my cup of tea. So I decided to go with the Weekender bag in the nylon. There is, of course, a black option. So I'm excited to have that because it is yummy. Oh my God, this is so gorgeous. The question is going to become, can it fit most of the things that I take? Now, when I think of weekenders, I think of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days. Typically no more than 3 days. Could I go a little bit more? I'm sure I could, but I prefer to do 3 days, one pair of shoes, or I should say one extra pair of shoes, and then the lightest thing that I could possibly get. So this bag has a pretty nice size. I will say this, let's just start and get into some of the details, and then we can go into outfitting the bag to see what fits, because that is what's going to matter most. So outside, got this beautiful Dooney Bourke luggage tag, so I love that. We'll slide a business card in there, so that's nice. We also have a nice webbed, if you will, handle, and this handle, which is adjustable, goes all through the side of the bag. So it's on the side there and the side there. There's also feet on the bottom, which we have to appreciate, because you're going to put your bag down from time to time, but you don't want it exactly on the ground, so you know how that goes. In regards to what is going on inside, let's see, we've got paper and more paper and more paper, silica packets. Now, this being a weekender bag, we'll say a travel bag. There is not a dust bag that comes with this, okay? It's a travel bag. You don't need a dust bag for those kinds of things. But what is on the inside is you have one big open vessel. There is a pocket that I believe is good for a phone. And then there is a separate pocket on the front here that could possibly fit maybe lotion, sanitizer, pins, Altoids, that kind of thing. Tissue paper, that kind of thing. On the back side, you have another one of those slit pockets, and then there is a zippered pocket that has a lot of depth. I am thinking that this particular pocket would be great for perhaps a small cosmetic bag, maybe your tablet, but the rest is for you to fill up as you see fit. Now we'll get the dimensions of this bag. We'll put them on the screen because it's got a pretty good size, really good depth. I'm thinking about how I normally travel, and at this point, all we gotta do now is outfit it. So let's do that. All right, so let's get this bag outfitted. And we got a couple of things here. So again, when I'm thinking weekender, I am planning for 3 days. If I'm there a 4th day, it's a very good chance I have brought something that I can wash and wear. So keep that in mind, but I'm thinking 3 days. So I've got my pebble leather toiletry kit. So that is that. We have the It Cosmetic bag. And when it comes to cosmetics, I am doing palettes. So I can carry a palette like Jones Road, where I can do cheek, eyes, lip, maybe a little all over color and be good. Even if I had a tinted moisturizer or a CC cream, that would go in here. So we're not bringing our entire life. We are bringing the essentials just to get the face a little something, right? So there is that. Then when it comes to the clothes, I like to use package cubes. We'll talk more about this in another video, but this allows me to bring the undergarments, the sleepwear, and 3 garments. End of story. Yes, all in here. I know, right? Crazy. Lastly, well, 2 things. 1, electronics. And this doesn't necessarily have to be in the weekender bag, but I tend to put it in there. So it's all of the cords and the extra outlets for the electronics. And then lastly, here we go. I carry some shoes. Now I like to carry flats. I like to carry fancy flats that can go for dressing up or dressing down. So I keep things simple, but we've got our shoes. We're gonna put them off to the side here. Okay. Let's get this bag outfitted. So I'm gonna go with the biggest thing first, which is the clothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the bag. Give a little structure there, because this being nylon, it's just sort of like whimsical. Whimsical. All right, well, it doesn't have a lot of structure, but it is still kind of whimsical. Okay, so we got that in there. Next, we're gonna go for what's next in size. That's gonna be this toiletry kit. So it needs a little bit of space. We're gonna drop that guy in there. Okay, he fits. Let me turn this around. Now that I got some structure, we want to add in our electronics. Put that in there. Perfect. Let me grab my shoes, and I'm gonna alternate them. Hold on. Just like that. Tie that up there so that it's nice, but they fit perfectly. Okay, wow. Right, that's a nice little pocket in there. And then we've got our cosmetic bag, which, believe it or not, there's a pocket in here for the cosmetic bag, so that worked out. All right, so there is clearly a little bit of a bunch there, and I'll give a close up. So, ho, 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 wow. Okay, I'm impressed. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that I am impressed. I'm gonna work on lengthening out this what you call it, handle here, because it clearly needs a little bit of room, and I gotta work it. But I am excited that my weekend fits in this. Now, again, some of us carry a lot of stuff, right? We carry a lot. I don't carry a lot of stuff, but I have my essentials, and the fact that they are all in, right, so we got our handle there. The fact that they're all in there is great. Would I carry this? Would I carry it by the handle over my shoulder? You know what, you could. It's not that heavy, so I'm happy to say that. And again, it's nylon, so if it was leather, I can only imagine what this would feel like. But I like it, now that I have it on there, I like that it doesn't detach. Normally I want a handle strap that detaches, but this actually works. And the fact that you can slim it down or pull it in so that it's not all over the place, I'm actually digging that. I'm like, okay, I see it, I see it. This is pretty cool. Now, what I didn't notice that I'm noticing now is that there is this snap here to close this and snap that in. I mean, it gets real in there, but okay, hold on. Can we get it in there? Yes, all right, all right. Let me say it like this. When you carry these kinds of bags for any kind of trip. Are we thinking about function? We're doing fashion over function, but it is a beautiful bag. Oh my goodness. So again, black never goes wrong, but then to have matching coordinating accessories. All right, so stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna go over some other Dooney Bourke travel bags. We're gonna talk more about travel and I will share what's on the inside. But until then, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Hey, it's Gwendolyn. Thank you for watching this video. I sincerely appreciate it. If you've enjoyed this content, I would love it if you would like and share. And if you want to see more, check out this playlist or this other suggested video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you soon.